Hello, welcome back to Dreamcast games ported to the PlayStation 2. I've got 3 more games. We will be doing 3 this time. We're not going to be doing 2 like last time. I did intend to do 3 last time, but the magic of Space Channel 5 kind of took control. So this first game I'm going to look at is a racing game from Sega. I did have this game for the Dreamcast, and I did not like it very much. It is a racing game from Sega, and it was very bland to me. I just didn't get a lot out of it. Is it going to load? Oh, it's going to load. Sick. So this disc I've got, the previous owner clearly did not look after it. Like the case is in fine condition, the manual's in fine condition, it's just the disc is scratched to hell and back. So I'm worried it might not load. I have done a test, and so far it has worked on the tests, but although I have noticed some audio skipping, because I believe it streams the audio off the disc in real time. It doesn't preload it into the RAM. So you may notice some slight problems with the audio that should not be there. My apologies if that is the case. So yeah, I had this game for the Dreamcast, and again, AM2 production. You normally expect great things from AM2, but this game is just... It's a solid 3 out of 5. F355 Challenge. Originally called F355 Passion Rosso, which is Red Passion, but they changed it to Challenge, I guess. Getting some screen tearing. Hopefully that's not showing up on the video. So yeah, this whole intro is the same. Oh, there we go. I couldn't figure out if audio is working. So yeah, Sega was like, hey, we've got this, thanks to Outrun, we've got this Ferrari license just sort of hanging around. Why don't we try and do something with it? It's like, okay, how about we make a semi-serious but not really racing game using the Ferrari license? Because this game, it does the thing that Forza did years later, where it tries, that driver model, it tries to ride the line between arcade and simulation. It tries to appease to both crowds.
Ferrari F355 Challenge.
And you can adjust the options one way or the other. If you want it to be more arcadey, you can change the options to be more arcadey. If you want it to be more simulation, you can totally do that. And at the time, I just found this game incredibly dull, because I like arcadey racing games. Like, you're talking to a guy who played a ton of like Sega Rally and like Daytona and Revolt, and you know, like games where handling is like realism, it comes second to gameplay. I'm just not a big sim guy. This game's compatible with Logitech GT Force wheel, which I think was the sort of the closest thing to an official steering wheel for the PlayStation at the time. Shift up, shift down. I wish this game had a separate, like a separate audio meter for sound effects and music, because, man, the music in this game is kind of ridiculous. We'll get into it a bit later, but... Oh yeah, right, this is one of the few Dreamcast games that had a dedicated widescreen setting, which of course got carried over to the PlayStation version. So you've got like traction control, advanced braking, I'm not sure what the other ones stand for, but basically driving line, you know, like the... People think Forza invented the driving line. No. The driving line is in this game. This game came out like what? 2001? 2001, so it's like... What would that be? That would be a good, like, 4 years before Forza came along. It's not a dynamic driving line like it is in Forza. It doesn't tell you when to brake. It just tells you where you should be on the road. Look, you can unlock pictures of Ferraris, I guess. Fascinating. Alright, let's get into... I'm going to leave all the settings on arcade, because that's how I like to play it. I want to say this game had some minor visual improvements to the PlayStation 2 version. I want to say some of the cars have had their models tweaked, and I know the cars are a lot more shiny in this version than they were in the Dreamcast version. Like the reflection mapping, not reflection, but like, you know what I mean? Like sort of like fake reflection effect. They do make them look super shiny. That's a lot more prominent in this version than it was on the Dreamcast version. So I've looked at a comparison video, and yeah, cars look way more shiny in this version. So where are we going to go? 4 Japanese racetracks. Motegi, Suzuka Short, Sugo and Full Suzuka. So you've got Long Beach, Monza. You've got to have Monza. You can't have a Ferrari racing game and not have Monza. You've got Atlanta, the Nuremberg... not the Nuremberg. The Nürburgring. Not the full Nürburgring, just the short track version of the Nürburgring. Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca looking very green in this game. Because if I remember how Laguna Seca looks in almost every other racing game I've seen it in, it's in the middle of a desert. Is it in Nevada somewhere? It's in the middle. It's surrounded by sand and rock. Yet this game makes it look like it's in the middle of a lush green forest. It's kind of weird. Sepang, Floriano, random. It would be funny if it was just a racing track in the shape of a question mark. That would be funny. Let's do a simple one. Let's go to Motegi. Intermediate has mandatory gear shifting. Automatic. Let's do training first, then we'll move up. Time limit off. I hate time limits in driving games. Yeah, automatic brake, intelligent braking system. So the game will do its best to prevent you from going off the track as much as possible, which is handy. See,
Training start.
Ugh. So you can choose your camera angle with the R2 button. Let's go internal.
Left curve.
Whoop. Oh god. And the steering in this game is very sensitive. You have to be so delicate with the stick.
Left curve.
Whoop. Hit the wall. Whoop. Get back in there. sure this is riveting for people watching. It's like, oh yeah, great, you get to watch me drive around in an oval.
Left curve.
Fascinating. Yeah, this game looks pretty much the same as it did on the Dreamcast, again with like the few minor tweaks I mentioned earlier.
Let's go on to the next lap.
I don't think they added any more content. I think this game's still got the same number of cars. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This game's got one car. This game has the F355. Got the one car, which is...
Left curve.
I don't think this game's bad. I just think this game is very bland and just short on features. And
Let's drive as well on the next lap. Final lap.
I think it controls fine. It's got some of that like weird like early 2000s, late 90s like Sega arcade flair, like the ridiculous announcers and stuff. And man, there's one track features a fake radio station that just plays, and it's just this fake radio announcer that clearly does not speak English as a first language, and he's like talking about like music. He's talking about the music that he's playing that is all purpose made for the game. You know, it's all like original music for the game. He's acting like, oh, this is a classic one from the 80s. And it's like, nah, this is music made for the game. We should look at that. I think it's Long Beach. Yeah, I think you have to play in Long Beach for it to work, which is the main reason why I want a separate like background music and sound effects volume bar in the settings, is so you can hear what he's talking about, because the voice actor is very clearly not a natural English speaker.
Your selection.
Training start.
Is he going to talk, or
Skate.
is he going to play, or is it on a different mode?
Right curve.
It might be on a different mode. I may have picked the wrong mode. Oh, Jesus! Oh, power slide. Didn't even mean to do that. That was kind of... Oh, the steering in this game is so delicate. You have to be so gentle with the sticks. Otherwise, you start doing this all the time, and it's like, oh God.
Spoon curve.
Spoon curve.
Hairpin.
Okay.
Let's go on to the next lap.
Let's not. Don't need to save that. Oh God, what was it? Is it the Great Driver Challenge? It might be the Great Driver Challenge. Yeah, so you gain points for passing, slipstreaming, drifting, and finishing, and gaining the best lap. You lose points for hitting stuff. Don't hit stuff. Go on, Monza.
Your selection.
So you've got to be careful, because I think even if other cars hit you, this game counts it as bad driving, so it's very strict.
Race start. Yo man, this is Alan J.
Yeah, here we go.
And the rock continues, man. Hey, the next number is a very speedy tune. Full of velocity. For those jockey cars now, be careful. They'll make you want to step on it. But hey, why shouldn't you, man? Step on it till your heart content. The song is called Stiletto.
Oh god. Yeah, so here's this fake radio announcer I was talking about. Oh, audio skipping. Here we go. Oh god, get... Ah! Yeah. Like I said, that disc is scratched to hell and back. Oh god! Ugh. Not doing very well. I'm in last place. I've got very few points. Doing very poorly right now. Oh god! Final lap. Uh-oh. How many points were we supposed to have to get a bronze medal? 500? Oh god! Break, you shit! Well, this is not good. Now I've got even less points. Ugh, just. Can I finish the final lap? Hopefully. Probably not though. No, I'm gonna run out of time. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the old style of arcade racing game where it's just like you have an incredibly tiny amount of time. Because this game was based was made by arcade developers, and arcade developers make games that traditionally are meant to steal your money. Let's go back to arcade. Let's try a different track, if it loads. Let's go to the Nürburgring. Turn that time limit off. Fuck the time limit.
Your selection.
Driving start. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright.
Yeah, man, this is Alan J, the voice. Hey, up next is a mid-tempo heavy number. It's very powerful. The rhythm has got power and the guitar is very aggressive. The tune is called, it's a rockin' number, man, it's called Keep On Rolling. Here we go.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. Get back on the track, please. Oh no, please get back on the track. So the music is there. It's got ridiculous, like, Sega arcade music. It's got the rolling start from Daytona USA. It's got the little weird radar thing at the top of the screen from Daytona USA. But it just lacks. It's just not. I'm just not into games that are trying to be simulation. Either go full sim or go full arcade. Don't try and ride the line like this game. Also, entire racing games designed around one car. Not really my bag, man. Oh god, no, get, oh Jesus. The giant rotating map in the bottom right of the corner is a little bit distracting. Power sliding feels good though. It's just the right level of like squealy, of squirly. Oh, no, wrong level of squirly. It's definitely not Ridge Racer power drifting, that's for sure.
They said that they had to drag him out of the studio. At least, that's what I heard. And the rock continues, man. Hey, the next number is a very speedy tune, full of velocity. For those driving car now, be careful. It'll make you want to step on it. Wait, why did you
I just want,
step on it till your heart
I want a clean recording of this entire backing track with this fake radio announcer and these like fake 80s rock songs. It just does not go with the rest of this game. Feels like it belongs in like a Daytona game or something. Whoop. Where am I going? I'm going to the right. Oh, Jesus. It runs well, I'll give it that. We'll do one more lap and then we'll call it for this game. And we'll move on. We've got bigger fish to fry in this middle of the road racing game that I bet absolutely no one remembers, and why would they? Problem with the automatic braking is that it screws with your ability to do power slides. Like, sometimes the car does it, sometimes it doesn't, because the automatic braking slowed it down too much.
Hey, what you think? Pretty hot side, huh? So full of adrenaline, that's what I think. For those wondering what the title of the song means, just the Italian word for red. Bet you didn't know that. Scarlatto.
Oh Jesus! Oh! Too much sideways. Too much sideways. Bring it back.
Best music to listen to in a car, right? It's great, even better when you have a beautiful blonde sitting next to you, or even when you're driving by yourself, man. This is great for a ride. Check it out.
Can't quite hear what he's saying because he's mixed a little bit too low compared to the music. But you can tell just from the way he's talking, this dude is clearly like English is clearly a second language to that guy, whoever he is. It doesn't quite sound right. Nope, that's enough. So yeah, ooh, new top time. And it's got the Daytona USA style like name entry with the big old ring of letters circling the car. Yeah, not a bad game, just a little bit bland, you know, a little bit light on features. One car. Like, no one... Yeah, anyway. Ferrari 355. That is fucking horribly scratched disc. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm amazed the game runs at all. Can you even see that? How well can the camera see that? Just about. You can kind of make it out in the camera. That's just the... Yeah, you can totally see some of those scratches. This disc, I'm amazed it still works, to be honest. Again, not my original copy. I bought this second hand. Whoever owned this originally did not look after it. Oh dear. Right, next game. Now this next game, I've never played, ever, in any version before, although I hear lots of good things. Apparently originally developed for the Dreamcast and then ported to the PlayStation 2. I never had this for Dreamcast and I've never played it on any platform, so this will be a first for me. It's running on a CD-ROM, not a DVD, so it's got one of those blue discs. BioWare, by the way. It's a BioWare game. MDK2. Now, I do really like the original MDK. The original MDK is a ridiculous third-person shooter for the PC and PlayStation 1. And I've heard a lot of people say good things about this, the sequel. Vibration enabled, analog sensitivity. Oh, Jesus Christ. Move and turn. That looks like something approaching modern controls. I don't know what half this stuff means. Jump. R2 to attack. That looks... medium. Why not? I remember the first MDK was a very self-aware game. This looks like more of that.
Wanted to be a hero. He was content with his life and wanted to live out his years in quiet, dignified anonymity. Sadly, it was not to be. Kurt was employed as a janitor for Dr. Fluke Hawkins, eccentric man of science. The messes were large, but the pay was good. So when Hawkins left, Kurt followed. Little did he know what was to come. The doctor had wished for a place away from his detractors, away from those that thought him mad. With janitor in tow, he left the Earth, vowing to return only when his genius was proven. The greatest of the doctor's inventions in exile was the six-legged canine, Max. Max was the perfect assistant, and his appreciation of firepower made him a fine watchdog as well. All was peaceful until the invasion. Aliens from a strange dimension attacked the Earth, arriving on energy streams and landing great mine crawlers to destroy everything in their path. The forces of Earth were helpless before the onslaught. Dr. Hawkins had to act. Kurt was outfitted in an untested coil suit and sent to try and disable the machines. He was reluctant, but he had no choice. He was the Earth's last hope. Kurt fought valiantly, driving to the very heart of the invasion. There he challenged the alien leader, a grotesque creature named Gunter Glatt, and with Max's aid, Kurt was victorious. As their leader fell, the invasion crumbled and the aliens retreated, their tails between their legs. In their wake, they left the Earth battered, despoiled, even ruined, but not beaten. No, not beaten. Now, with the aliens routed and order restored, our heroes can return to their normal everyday lives. Or can they? Only time will tell.
Come toast, Kurt. You've done well. Everything's Jake for sure.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Don't sell yourself short. Those aliens never knew what hit them. A major setback for them, I'm certain.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over.
Yes, it's all over.
I just knew it.
Mine crawler in sector 8675309.
530. Good gravy! That's Edmonton! Well, Kurt, I hope you're up to saving the world one more time, eh?
You sure are quick to send me down.
You're the man for the job. Max and I will help if we can, but for now it's up to you. Jinkies, I'm so proud.
I'm unsure how much or if any visual improvement PS2 version of this game has received. Oh, just avoid the shots basically, I imagine. Just like those levels from the first one.
Before you begin your assault, Kurt, I've got to refresh your memory on how to use the coil suit. First, I recommend you access the control options menu to choose your favorite among the different control setups. Use the directional controls to move around. Ooh, you can move in so many wonderful directions. Manipulate the camera controls while running every which way until you get the hang of it. Once you're comfortable moving around, stand by the arrow in the center of the room and face the exit.
So down on the D-pad to enter and leave sniper mode. R2 to shoot. Ooh, getting a bit framey. L2 to jump and glide. So far so good.
This is where we begin with the shooting. Use the fire button to fire your chain gun and aim with camera and movement controls. Destroy those targets in front of the exit. I've placed a grenade somewhere close by. Walk over to it and add it to your inventory by bumping into it. Right, now to throw it. Use your inventory controls to first select the grenade and then use it. I don't know which control setup you're using, so you'll have to figure this one out yourself. Smashing! Now let's learn to jump and use your parachute.
So I think it's left and right on the D-pad to select something from the inventory and then up to use it.
And jump on it by pressing the jump button.
Okay.
Now jump to the platform closest to you.
Oh. Come on.
Try a para-jump to the next platform. Press and hold the jump button.
Oh, come on.
And glide forward with the movement controls.
It doesn't jump immediately when you press the button. It jumps like a half a second later. Ugh. Come on. Also, there's not much air control either, so... There we go.
Jumping onto that nearest platform, Kurt. You'll notice you can't land feet first on that one, but you can jump high enough to grab onto the ledge and pull yourself up.
Can you? He didn't. I just kind of hit the edge and he just slid. Unless holding down the jump button prevents you from grabbing.
Right.
Oh, that's exactly what
Jumping
happened.
around, lad. I've turned on a fan in the middle of the room. Stand on it and open your parachute.
Where? There? I don't want to have to jump up here again. That was annoying.
open in the updraft, you'll be able to reach the large platform above you. Now, let's teach you how to use your sniper scope. First, get the sniper grenade by bumping into it. Stand by the arrow at the edge facing the exit. Press the sniper mode button to enter sniper mode. Use the movement controls to look around, and the camera controls to zoom in and out. Remember, you can strafe in sniper mode, and the fire button shoots. Shoot the 2 small targets on the wall above the door.
Okay, and I can switch between different types of bullets with left and right on the D-pad. Okay. That's good, I can see myself in the top right corner. Huh. Alright, so far this plays a lot like the first game. I know what to do. Again, the first game had a weirdly, like, self-aware tutorial section as well. A lot of auto-aim, which is good. So you can focus on moving rather than aiming. Not the smoothest frame rate, it's a little bit framey from time to time. I don't know if that's just the PS2 version or if that was the same in the Dreamcast original. Oof, oh yeah, right there. Oh my goodness. I remember the decoys are funny. Go up? We're going up. Okay, we're going up. Good. Can I shoot these? Oh, grenade. That's what that is. The original MDK in years, I should get that. I've heard the PlayStation 1 version is actually kind of decent. Take care of the spawner. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea exactly how much, if any, of a visual enhancement this version of the game received for the PlayStation 2 port, but I can tell you straight away, this sure looks like a Dreamcast game. What are you? Oh, I missed it. Nuts. try that again. I wonder if that's a pickup or if that's just something I shouldn't have been able to do. Nope. Spending too long. I want to go that way. What? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Is that a... Nope. So the switch is somewhere else in this room. How does one continue? These aren't switches. Oh wait, is it something to do with this perhaps? Ah, it was that. That was just a guess. Because the original MDK, the original idea behind that game was the developers wanted to try and get a fast-moving 3D action game working well on PCs that did not have dedicated 3D accelerator cards. So everything about that game was designed specifically for that sort of hardware setup. I don't know what that was. It's not a pickup, it's something else. And I remember playing it quite a bit on some old shitty like Packard Bell Windows 95 machine, and it ran pretty well. It worked. Clearly their idea had some, you know, weight to it. I remember the PlayStation version had to undergo a few changes. But yeah, apparently the PlayStation version is decent. Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Where is he? He's over here. So far, this is quite true to the original game. BioWare, I don't think... No, BioWare were not the original developers of the first game, I believe, no. I think BioWare just did the sequel. They did not make the first game. I do not remember the name of the developer for the first game. You have to shoot these with a sniper bullet. You can't just shoot them with your regular gun. Yep, there's one. When in doubt, sniper scope. Got it. Cloak. Can't imagine how much more annoying this game would be to play if they didn't have the auto aim. Because the auto aim in this game is a stroke of genius, because it just lets you focus entirely on just movement and evasion. instead of having to worry about hitting the enemy. Just point the gun in roughly the correct direction, and that's enough. Oh! Fucking owl. Oh, luckily it's not doing too much damage to me. Alright, sick. What's this? Super Changan. Woo. This game has a weird... I remember the first game having a very strange sense of humour. Like, it was very self-aware. It was like... So this decoy power-up is literally just an inflatable, a very unlifelike inflatable version of you that just sort of like slowly wheels around on a pair of squeaky wheels, and somehow that's enough for everyone to trick everyone and have them pay attention to it. The first game was a very silly game. It's a very fun game, but a very silly game, which I liked. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Oh Jesus! Hello. There we are. Come on, buddy. Can you shoot at me? No? Fine. For people who haven't played the original MDK, I recommend it. It is a weird game, but weird good. So far this looks to be more of the same, which can only be a good thing, I think. No, this fan's not working yet. Okay. I've got to shoot all of these, do I? Oh, Jesus! Hello! That's sneaky. That's very sneaky. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that was my decoy as well. Oh no! I wasted my decoy. Yeah, get a look at this thing. Sniper shell, homing sniper shell. Oh no, there it is. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Frame rate's not too bad. It's got a little bit framey here and there, but it seems to be primarily happening between rooms, not in rooms, which is more forgivable. Ooh. Has that turned on the fan? Oh god! Yeah, right there, it got real framey, right there. Ah, there's one up there. There we go. getting framey again. Oh, Jesus. Wow, we're just going, huh? We're just... Only play for like another 5 minutes and then we'll move on. Oh, Jesus. Hello. Oh, uh-oh. I think I did a bad. I think I was meant to jump onto that, not onto this blurry mess. How long will it take the game to load me back up? Oh no, immediately. That's good. Whoop, no. Up, please. So the respawning is fast. That's good. That's important. Whoop. Okay. Any more of those flying things? Oh, no, 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 no. Right, so how does one... Use the sniper mortar. Okay. What? That didn't work. Oh. It's in. That's cool. That's a fun mechanic. Yeah, these games are not serious, but in the best way. They should make another one of these. Grenades. Try and guess at this angle. That one? No, too low. That one. Ah, damn it. No. Oh no, can I glide into it? No, probably not. Do I have to go back to the first platform and pick up more ammunition? No. Oh, yeah, ammunition. Oh, crap. I feel like I'm just not getting the distance I want. Got it. shoot and glide? Oh, I can shoot and glide. Oh god, make it. Yeah. Okay, next one. First shot, come on. Yeah, look at that. Excellent. Excelente. Alright, sick. Where to from here? Is that a platform over there? That might be a platform over there. Whoop. Oof. Oh, here we go. Alright, going up. This game seems perfectly likeable. I think I would have very much liked this game at the time. Whoop. No, you have to take these guns out with the sniper scope. You can't shoot them, it seems. Oh, Jesus! Get out of the damn... Nah. Oh, Jesus. Right. Where to now? Not there. That one? Might be that one. Yeah, this looks like it. Respawn pad when I die. Oh god, move, just move, just move! What does that do for me? That stops him from moving. That opens up that, oh gee, okay, just opens him up more. Oh god. That up. Oh, hello. keep moving. Oh, here he comes. You snipe him and that pisses him off. Oh, getting a bit framey now. Oh, Jesus. Frame rate's kind of dropping. Try grenade. Yeah, frame rate's not great. I like that you can shoot while gliding. That's a good. It's a good addition.
Doctor, the pilot is gone. What now?
What? What's that? Sorry, you turn your thingy up. I'm not getting clear signal, my boy. Speak from the diaphragm.
Doctor!
Eh? What? Kurt, listen to me. I want you to lie down. Take a break. Relax.
What? I can't hear you.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's something very behind you. Look, it's conspicuous.
There's something behind... What? What?
Turn around, you fool! Ow! Whoa!
Oh, I'm just too good for my own bad self. Hello, Earth. Who's your daddy? Why, yes, I am.
Yeah. Cool game. Interesting. I quite like this. I might have to play some more of this in my own time.
Kurt! Can you hear me, my boy? Doctor, we're not getting through. Oh, nonsense. He's always been quite reasonable. Something is just blocking the signal. It's that ship.
We could destroy their power supply so they stop jamming us.
No. I've got a better plan. You should destroy their power supply so they stop jamming us. Heel? Good doggy. Now go straddle a torpedo while I figure out how to aim. I love surplus. Max, I've lost control of the torpedo. Take the control.
Oh god. This is literally sideways. Oh my goodness, this is nuts. Just avoid the rocks. Huh. Well, this is different. This game's okay. This game's alright. yeah, I think that's just where we're going to have to leave it for now. That's kind of great. Might have to play some more of that. Ooh. But because it's running off a CD-ROM, the PS2 sounds like a jet engine. Because yeah, it's got those weird blue discs. You can always tell if a game is a CD-ROM on a PS2 because it's got a blue disc instead of a silver disc. Yeah. Cool game. Alright, last game for this video. Now, returning to the rhythm genre. Ooh, this game is also running on a blue disc. It's going to run like a jet engine. Here we go. Now, this was an extremely late Dreamcast game. This was a 2001 Dreamcast game. This was. I don't know if this got a release in America. I know this game came out in Europe, because a bunch of very late Dreamcast games came out in Europe, but not America. Stuff like Shenmue 2, Cannon Spike, a couple of other very late games. But yeah, this may have also been one of them. I might be wrong. This game is from... This game has gone on to have quite a successful post-Sega life. Has received a bunch of ports, including a fairly recent one to Steam. This is from the same development studio as Space Channel 5. This is another game from The Miz. And this game is, of course, Rez. So I've played a little bit of this game already. This game is pretty neat. Background music volume is maximum. Vibration on. Vibration is very important to this game. This game, the PlayStation 2 version of this game came with extra, well, you could buy extra accessories that plug into the USB port on the two USB ports on the front of the PlayStation, called the trans vibrators. And no, they're literally just little rubber things with a vibration motor inside that pulse in time with the music, and they're pretty nuts. They also fetch a pretty penny on eBay these days. Let's load up the how to play. So this basically, it's Panzer Dragoon. Familiar with Panzer Dragoon? It's Panzer Dragoon. You're moving a reticle around screen, you're painting targets, and then if you paint enough targets in a row, you gain a score multiplier. It's not that complicated. What is travelling? What? That looks like a new option. So, I've only got the first 3 areas unlocked. Let's play level 1. This game looks pretty okay still to this day, probably because it's extremely abstract art style. So yeah. paint targets. Those blue pickups, if you collect, I believe, 8 of those blue pickups, you upgrade your cyber person, whatever the hell you want to call it. As you go through the level, the music gets more intense, it gets faster. I missed that pickup, damn it. Got it. You don't have to hit everything, but you get a better score if you do. So you see my little dude is leveled up. The character model has become ever so slightly more complicated. Oh, I missed another pickup. The controller starts throbbing, the vibrations start going in time with the music. I think people forget that this was originally a Dreamcast game. They just think, oh, it's that weird music game from Sega. It's sort of taken on its own life post-Dreamcast, which is good. So weird and high concept. And it runs really well on the PS2. As someone who never played the Dreamcast original, I do not know how well it ran on the original version, but I can say this PS2 version runs pretty okay. Can I get another level up before the boss? Probably not. I think... Oh, I can. Yeah, now I'm this weird silver person. Right, here we go. Boss time. There's not much I can really say about what you're seeing right now. You kind of just have to just kind of soak it in and experience it for what it is. You don't play Res, you experience it. This game is just... I'm not even sure you could call it a game. It's just kind of... I mean, yes, there are levels and you are shooting things. And you don't want to get hit by projectiles, but it's... I don't know how much of this... It's so bizarre. I kind of don't have words to describe what I'm seeing right now. It's just a bunch of whole... It's a cyberspace mess is what is happening. Don't let the cyber shurikens hit you. Okay. I think I did better this time than before. Yeah, okay, sweet. I think really what you actually want to do is... I'm not 100% sure what analyze means. I think it means getting through without being hit. So you have to get through an entire level without being hit. I think that's what that means. Let's try level 2 and then we'll call that a video. Because this game is kind of... It needs to be experienced for yourself. It's not. It's more of a rhythm game than an action game. Where is it? I wish I had more to say, but I just don't. I'm going to level up again in a second. Oh, no, I want that! Oh, I missed it. I missed my overdrive power up. So now I'm a weird red person in a ball. Sure. Alright, here we go. Almost to the boss. More of these weird spaceships. Oh Christ! Alright, let's do this. What the fuck even am I? Alright, here we go. enter the cyber Taj Mahal. Something is happening. I wish I knew what. Okay. Hit the yellow squares. So far I'm not doing any damage. Okay. I don't know how to describe what I'm seeing. Oh god. Oh, I got hit. Nuts. Oh well. It was a good run. Oh, I got hit again. That sucks. You can't kind of see what's coming at you there. It's a bit... How are you? Ah, I got hit again. Please stop doing this, it's very annoying. I'd like to end this level soon. Come here. Got him. That is a ridiculous boss. Okay, 100% analysed. Still not 100% sure what that means. Anyway, that total nonsense is Res. Yes. I want to know what travelling is. What is travelling? In travel mode, your player character does not take damage. As such, it is perfect. Okay, it's basically a practice mode. Or if you just want to chill out and experience the synesthesia that is Res. So yeah, Res. Cool fucking game. They put out a bunch of ports. Like Res HD on Xbox Live. There's a version of Res that's come out on Steam with like extra levels and stuff. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. I'm hesitant to even call it a game. It's an experience. That is what Res is. Anyway, that's enough from me. I shall see you next time with 3 more games for the PlayStation 2, ported from Dreamcast originals. I am the Real Blue Dragon, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.